Hey, how y'all doing today, guys? Today's Sword Brawl commander is Mazzy, Truesword Paladin, a legendary halfling knight that whenever an enchanted creature attacks one of our opponents, it gets +2/+0 and gains trample until the end of the turn. Whenever an aura we control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, we can exile it, and until our next turn, we can cast that card. So, she's a commander all about auras. So if I filter real quick, you can see what we're running here. So in our one drops, you have cards like Candle Trap, anything that's like a Vanishing Light in a sense, but an aura. Uh, we can essentially get two uses out of if our commander's on the field, and said impermanent or whatever aura is gone or gets destroyed or what may happen. The creature's own maybe dies. Anything that's sent it to the graveyard, we can get it back the next turn and recast it. We have Sentinel's Eyes, gives us +1/+1 and Vigilance. We can escape for 1 white mana and exile only 2 cards from our graveyard. We have Sticky Fingers. Enchanted creature gets Menace, and every time we deal combat damage to a player, it carries a treasure token, and when enchanted creature dies, we get to draw a card, so very nice. 6 cents, whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, we can draw a card. All That Glitters gets +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment that we control. Very quick to storm out, or not storm, but you know what I mean. Gets pretty big pretty quick. Angelic Glyph can draw us a card and give a creature flying. Light Paw can definitely start going through our auras. Pacifism for the same reason as Candle Trap. Throm can get us or draw us a card anytime we cast a aura, equipment, or vehicle. Transcendent Envoy, whatever. Can make aura spells cost 1 less. Champion in the Flame gets +2/+2 for each aura and equipment attached to it, which is very nice depending on which auras you do attach to it. You can get very big very quick, and it has trample already on it. And a transformation for some removal. Runing Might can draw us a card, get creatures +1/+1 and trample. Ancestral Mass is very cool. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 for each other enchantment on the battlefield. If I'm reading that correctly, that also means our opponent's enchantments. Storm Herald, if there's a lot of auras in the graveyard, we can storm in. Storm Herald has haste when it comes in. We can return any number of aura cards from graveyard to the battlefield, attach it to a creature we control. And at the beginning of our next end step, we have to exile those cards, but depending on what we have in the graveyard, that can be a pretty devastating turn. We just have some cards here that make auras cheaper. Base Feathers and Sea Tower can lock up an opponent's creature. Caretaker can get us an aura back into our hand. And growth here, just, we can make anything into a big body that has trample. Yeah. We'll say I'm not familiar too much with aura. It's like running enchantments, essentially, so I want to have stuff that benefits from enchantments. So we have cards like Sithis, Enchanter, Champion, Enchantress Presence, Sanctum Weaver. We have all these cards that benefit from either playing enchantments or enchantments being on the field. We also have Brilliant Restoration that can return all artifacts and enchantment cards from our graveyard to the battlefield. Very nice if we ever need to use it. Mirari's Wake gives our creatures +1/+1. Whenever we tap a land for mana, we get double. So that's very good there. We can technically get 6 with Glorious Sunrise, I believe. If we do target land gains, add 3 mana. And then Mirari's Wake is on the field after that. The rest of the deck. I mean, that's the gist of the deck. We don't have too many creatures. We have just enough. We have Cabaretti's Rebels. That whenever we cast a creature, we can seek a creature card with lesser mana value and put that on the battlefield. This card can get really crazy really quick if it doesn't get removed immediately. This can get us going for a number of things. We can play any, like, say you play our 3-drop like champion and get a Sanctum Weaver or Sithis or anything. Uh, it's a pretty good card. I like it a lot. That's a little bit of our deck is cards like Swift Blade Vindicator here. Makes like keyword piles, Double Strike, Vigilance, Trample. Stack a lot of auras on the sky. Gets out of hand pretty quick, which is nice. Same with Alana and Alina. Has first strike reach, can give our other creatures haste, and then we can even put plus X counters on another target creature we control. Where X is power, which with if we have aura stacked on to Alana, it gets pretty crazy. So that's the deck. We're gonna, during playtesting, the deck worked pretty well. Might not work out great for this. There's probably some other cards I don't know about that we could rotate out for a bit more consistency. But if you have any suggestions like that, leave it in the comments. Also, it seems like my mic might be broken. I'm still trying to figure that out. Seems to be like some weird metallic noise. Might not be the case. Hopefully it's not the case. But either way, if it is, it won't be for too long. So I plan on getting a much better mic coming soon. So hopefully I won't have to use a headset for this anymore. Alright, we're going up against Feather the Redeem. See. Basically want to have a card that is able to answer Feather when it comes down. So Borrowed Time can definitely do that. Just gotta hope it doesn't get immediately destroyed, or they play it later on where they have protection spells. Feather gets out of hand pretty quick. Paladin class is annoying too. So we'll play out Catalina, however you say it. Hopefully they play their commander here. They don't. Well, we're gonna get rid of Yoda. Kinda. I don't know how to pronounce stuff, so it just kinda is what it is. We're gonna play that on red. Get rid of Font of Hope. Kinda helps get rid of stuff. Get Dawnheart. Menace. And now we can start creating some treasure tokens. Double Strike. Go for our commander. Play out for a restoration. Hopefully we can outvalue their deck before they get crazy. We can play Ancestral Mass next time. Play out their command, or not commander, they play out their equip. It's not gonna matter too much. We will go ahead, grab a Fatal Passage back. I can't tap it to sacrifice it, but that's okay. Industrial Mass. Actually, this might just be game here. Yep. We're going up against Soren. So this might be a vampire tribal deck or kill spells. Got a decent hand here. Can definitely do something maybe. I think we'll keep this. Play out Overlook. Should be able to grab a mountain. Yep. Alright, so grab a mountain. Gotta say, I really love these Tokyo lands. I had to get them. It was just I hate spending money. I had to do it. Right, so they look like they might be a rat tribal deck. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Soren used with rats before. No blocks. Play out Capson here. We'll draw a card. We'll put this on Sanctum Weaver. It's because I don't... They might have removal for Paragon. It doesn't seem like they do. Or, yeah, they don't. So they're just trying to go big. So let's do... Which mana can I make here? So I can make 2. So he should be able to play both of these. Get ourselves a little bit of life back. We're basically just going to chomp block.
I am vengeance, bloody and righteous. My ways are not for the weak.
So let's see how we do this. Go ahead and just stack up some cards. We can gain quite a bit of life. Soren.
Tragedy befalls us all.
Looks like we have Sila? Shalala? I don't know. If they don't have a way to give these creatures menace, definitely gonna have to do this here. Gonna gain more life at least. Looks like we probably outlived their stuff at least. Yep. Sorry guys, my mic was muted. Haven't really said too much, so I would not be much missing out. See, you might just want to try to go very aggressive. So playing Mystic, play out Champion, heck yeah. Play their commander again. Definitely need to find a way to get past. Now, does this target? Nah, it doesn't target. Play out Fatal Passage. Search for probably planes, just in case something happens to Gyra. And we go for Voice of Plenty. Creature's hexproof. And we swing with everything. And we hope for the best. It's fine. Play out Soren. So we might just tack in with everything and just hunt the team. See, this just gives everything +1 counters, so maybe we just play Angel and create some blockers. For 2/2/2s. Just swing it with everything for the win.